Got another beer from the United States, which is always awesome because I think the last time I did a beer from the US, I said you don't get many here to the LCBO in Ontario, which is a damn shame. And this one is big, it's boozy, kind of nervous, but extremely excited. Let's do it. Beer, 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 beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, mate Brewski, for another Rouge review. And today the beer that I have for you guys is by Rouge Ales, if I'm not mistaken. Right? It's just called Rouge. Just called Rouge, right? Rouge Ales. Okay, there we go. Rouge Ales, we have Coast Haste Imperial Hazy IPA. Right? Imperial Hazy IPA. Holy jeez. 8.6% alcohols by volume. How many IBUs? 51 IBUs and 13 SRM. Holy jeez. Pretty cool logo. You got a brewed with wet hops from Rogue Farms 1 pint. Wow. So you got a truck doing a jump, carrying hops and wet hops, if I'm not mistaken. Mean that the hops were taken off the vines and then thrown right into the brewing process. So like you're talking about like the creme de la creme, freshest hops possible, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure I'm on the money with that one. But yeah, let's dive into this beer. 8.6, 51 IBUs, Imperial Hazy IPA. How hazy is it? We shall see. We shall see. That is a beautiful color. I'm not going to pour as much as I usually do. It is 8.6. I kind of want to slow sip this one a little bit. But looking at that, it is a nice, beautiful haze on the beer. Yellowish white head on top. Nice yellow orange in color. Absolutely fantastic looking. Let's dive in on the nose. Wow. Wow. What is going on in here? Pine, grapefruit, obviously. Mangoes, papayas, passion fruit, fruit punch notes, kiwi, even? Citrus for days, oranges, grapefruits, clementines and tangerines. Let's throw those in the mix. They're pretty close to oranges. Grassy or florally as well. There is a note in here, and I was thinking the kiwi, but there's a note in here where it's between like light spice, like almost like white pepper-esque. And kiwi. Wow, that is a bomb of a beer. Let's dive in. There's a flavor in here. Anise. There's a big anise note in here. Almost like black licorice coming off of that. Yeah. Reminiscent of like absinthe, Sambuca, not Jaeger. Jaeger's a little too dark and creamy, but yeah, Sambuca and absinthe. That flavor. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, anise coming. That's an interesting flavor coming off of a big Imperial IPA or an IPA in general. Never seen it in one before. I don't really see them in beer generally. But this definitely has it, that grassy kiwi-esque note that I was thinking initially. Is that anise? That is pretty cool to see in here. You wouldn't think black licorice, anise, when you're talking about a very tropical forward IPA. That's definitely it. With that said, guys, cheers everybody. Let's keep on drinking. This is a big boozy bastard. Yeah, piney, grapefruity, citrusy, oranges, tangerines, mangoes, papaya is a little passion fruit on the flavor, and then anise, black licorice, which is weird. It doesn't fit in the description of all the other flavors, but it's working quite well. It seems to be cutting that bitterness, that hoppy bite, that spiciness out of it. Yeah, it's pretty damn cool. Let's see what the can has to say before I dive too quick into this beer. So what do we have? Rogue, Coast, Haste, Imperial, Hazy, IPA. Boom. There you go. Like I said, 8.6%, 51 IBUs. Back here we have a description. It reads, as farmers and brewers, we understand that, the importance of fresh ingredients. That's why our favorite time of year is harvest time, when the ingredients are their freshest and beer is just begging to be brewed. We make this beer. We cut down fresh Rogue Farm hops, load them into a truck, and rush them post-haste over to our brewery on the coast. When the hops arrive, they go straight into the brew. We still wet from the farm. The effort pays off in this hazy, fruity, wet hop-laden Imperial IPA. Enjoy. They also got a star on the background showing some different flavors, or at least flavor profile generalized. We got tropical, citrus, pine, bitter, and malty. This is aiming heavy on the citrus, almost as heavy on the tropical, light on the malt, light on the bitter, light on the pine. Pretty damn cool. 8.6% ABV, 51 IBUs, SRM of 13. Surgeon General warning for the States. Looks like we have food pairings on the can as well. We got, for food pairings, we got curry chicken, grilled cheese sandwich, and chocolate eclair. Interesting. They don't say anything about the anise, that black licorice sort of flavor, but it's there. It is undeniably there. Dare, risk, and dream, they also say. On the bottom, we do have a canned date. It was canned on the 12th of September, 2020. They also have a phone number. Want to chat? Text us at 541-819-0449. Now, I don't think I'll be able to text that number without paying some sort of fee because I'm here up in Canada. But if you're down in the States and you're seeing this video, again, if you want to text Rogue Ales, the number is 541-819-0449. There you go. Pretty cool stuff. I wonder what do you talk about over text? Pretty cool. As for the body and mouthfeel, thick, creamy, heavy, full-bodied, good carbonation, not overbearing, not too little, fits perfect with the weight of the beer. Doesn't sit heavy, but it is a heavier beer. Over on the website, rogue.com, you go to the beer section, you scroll down a little bit, you do find Coast Haste, Imperial IPA. Again, ABV 8.6, IBU 51, and SRM for the is 13. They have the same exact description as on the can. They have the little wheel, but here we get ingredients, and it's a detailed list. We have, for the malts, it seems, we have 2-row, Breeze Synergy Pills, and white wheat malts, rolled oats, flaked wheat. Pretty cool. For the hops, we have Galaxy, Vic Secret, Mosaic, Citra, and Chinook. And from the Rogue Farms grown wet hops, we have Strata hops. We also have Imperial Juice yeast and free-range coastal water as well going on here. So I like that detailed breakdown. Availability is between the months of October and January. Pretty surprised to see it here in Ontario, not gonna lie. I found it at one LCBO. I think it's the best LCBO I've ever been to. Is on some street in down here in St. Catharines. Availability, I guess, down in the States, it's either 16-ounce 4-can packs, or, the tall boys, the 473 mLs, 4-packs, and in kegs for draft. Here in Ontario, we only get these singles, but hey, happy as shit with that. Great looking website for sure. Tons of information. ABV, IBU, SRM, description, detailed list of ingredients, malts, hops, yeast. You're good to go. Great stuff, and availability perfect. Over on Untapped, Coast Haste. Goddamn. Has been given a 3.86 bottle caps out of 5, and that's out of a whopping, oh wow, just under 9,000 ratings. Pretty damn cool. And finally, if you're asking me, how much does this big boozy beer cost? Well, I'm happy to say it's only $4.40 for the 473 ml can. That is surprisingly low of a cost for a beer of this stature. When I think, like, you think of your collective arts, their IPA series. Big, boozy, beautiful IPAs. Yes, 100%. Those are sitting usually at like $4.95, you know, just under that $5 mark. And some of them don't even reach 8.6%. I think only a few have reached around 8. Usually they're in the 7s. But those are locally brewed. They're brewed here in Ontario. But then you're getting something from Rogue Ales, and they're from, sorry, I didn't say this earlier, they're from Newport, Oregon. Means they gotta come all the way up here, go through a little bit more logistical BS and yada yada yada. And they're making a wet hopped, big boozy Imperial IPA. For $4.40, you gotta bet your boots. This is a perfect beer to get for $4.40. That is ridiculously cheap when you think about how big the beer is, how many ingredients are used, the travel, the distribution, all that crazy mumbo jumbo jazz. That's a perfect price. So $4.40 for a big boozy beer that comes from the States with all the, oh, god damn it, motherfucker, I'm just saying, this is a damn good beer. And if you're not on board, you're either don't like IPAs, and I can totally understand that, or if you do, you can, yeah, just get it. The thing that really sets this beer apart is that anise, that black licorice flavor coming off of it. Pretty unique. Not gonna lie, I'm not really getting any resiny or dankness the way that you usually get. But it switched those out for that black licorice, that anise. And I'm pretty proud of myself for picking that out, for figuring it out. That shows me some progression in my palate, and hopefully can be recognized by you guys as well. That is pretty cool. I'm fairly proud of that. I'm gonna toot my own horn quite a bit. Honk, honk, honk. Yeah, I'm doing it. That's pretty cool. This is a pretty cool beer. Cheers on the final sip, guys. Let's get ready for ratings and we'll wrap this thing up. Yeah, it's like the absinthe of beer almost. Just because of that flavor and the alcohol of it and how easy it goes down. Is this the absinthe of beer? I got a bottle of absinthe up here, 70%. That shit fucks you up. You take too many shots of absinthe, you're blacking out, you're falling over. It's a bad time. I have a friend who told me a story where when they were out in England, they drank absinthe one crazy night, and they ended up in another area like the next day. Like they woke up and they were, I think, 2 towns over or something like that. Absinthe fucks you up. And it's reminding me a lot of absinthe, not only because of the black licorice, that anise flavor, but the high ABV and the ease of drinkability on this beer. You have too many of these, you're ending up someplace different. You are blacking out, doing some stupid shit that you won't remember because you're way too drunk. So proceed with caution on this beer if you get it. Get one. Get most 2 in a night. Because it can get you a little silly. I'm already feeling it right now. This could get you a little silly. So proceed with caution. Or at least better yet, just enjoy it with the food pairings I have here. what would you say? Curry chicken, grilled cheese sandwich. Ooh, that'd be good. And chocolate eclair. Yeah, have food with this beer. 100% recommended. Overall, Rogue Ales, Coast Haste Imperial Hazy IPA. God damn, that's a good beer. That's a really fucking good beer. Solid 9.3 out of 10 for me. That is amazing. I'm not a big fan of black licorice or anise. It's not my first choice of flavor profiles, but seeing that in this beer for some reason, just changing up the dynamic of a beer. I don't think I've ever had a wet hop Imperial IPA before. Fan-freaking-tastic. Whenever I open up a brewery, I'm definitely going to take a page out of this playbook right here, see what I can do with some wet hops and then a big boozy IPA. I'm all in. I'm all in. Rogue Ales. I remember I had that Combat Wombat a while ago, and that was pretty damn good if I don't remember. This, ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. It's another whole nother monster. Great stuff. As for presentation, one, the can design, absolutely fan-freaking-tastic. Look at that. Look at that. You got a truck jumping full of hops. That's crazy. Tons of information, description, food pairings, a wheel of flavors, or a star of flavors, sorry, ABV, IBU, SRM, no ingredients listed on the can, funny enough. That's one thing I didn't realize, but that's just fine. And the clearly labeled canned on date and a phone number. You trying to slide in my DMs through a can? Rogue Ales, you sly motherfucker. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. That's pretty cute. That's kind of funny. But one thing too is that the website, oh my god, fantastic looking. Same description as on the can, that's totally fine. Flavor will like that, or flavor star. But the detailed list of ingredients on the website, it's bringing everything together. This is a star of presentation. This is a star, breweries, people who want to open up breweries, people who are doing can designs and labels and funny stuff like that. Take this as a note. Take this as a high note. They are doing everything right. Presentation gets a solid 10 out of 10. I don't do that often, but this one really shines. This one really has taken me by surprise. Great, solid stuff, solid beer, solid presentation. I have nothing else to say but I want to drink this beer. So before I leave you guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers you want to review in the future, you can leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video or subscribe to me, Mate Brewski, that'd be greatly appreciated as well. And with all that said, that's going to do it for me, Mate Brewski. Like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers. Hey Rogue Ales, you sly motherfuckers, please bring more beer to Ontario, 'cause I'm a thirsty boy and I want to drink more, and you do some damn good stuff. Cheers.